All right, I think we are going. Hey guys, welcome to this web class. Thanks for joining us. I just want to make sure that we are actually working here. We're trying something new. We've got a whole different setup happening here. I've got my presentation here and here for you guys. I've got the chat role here. We've got Lana on my team sat off to the side. She's going to be monitoring the chat role as well. We've got people behind the camera. I don't know how we've set up this whole fancy pants system, but we have. And I'm really excited you're here. We're going to be talking about how I've been using simple YouTube ads to get my business in front of millions of people and generate highly targeted leads for as little as 15 pence each. But first, I need to make sure that you can hear me and that this is actually working because we haven't done this before. So let me just go ahead and give me a yes in the chat box if you can hear me and you can see me. Everything here is working. Let me know. I'm just going to put a stool up here too. Let me have a look here. All right, cool, we're looking good. I see Doug, Paul, Robert, Bruce, CB, whoever you are. Good to have you here. Christina, Daryl, Deborah, Ken, Philip, Janelle, Jeff. Okay, a bunch of you. This is awesome. Very, very cool. All right, so let me know where you're calling in from because I'm just going to give us just a couple minutes for the latecomers to jump on here. Let me know where you're calling in from. Okay, cool. See Miami, see London, North Carolina, Japan. Awesome. Malaysia, very cool. London, England, another one from London, very cool. Canterbury, my hometown, love it, very cool. All right, well listen guys, we're gonna jump straight into this. I've set this up in this way because I wanna make this more of an experiential learning for you as opposed to just you seeing the slides, right? There's a lot of, I like to use my hands to explain a point and to teach you, and I wanna have the capability to see your comments that are being fed through to me right here on this screen. And I've got my slides here, got them up on the screen, and we've managed to find the tech to be able to actually show this the slide that I'm talking about on the screen too. So we've got it all set up, we should be good to go. So I'm just gonna jump straight into this, right? This presentation is something that I've been so excited to teach you for the longest time now, about 2 years. We've been working with YouTube ads and perfecting this craft and making it absolutely perfect. And we've done it now, right? We've figured out, we've cracked the code to YouTube ads. We're not only generating traffic really, really cheaply, we're not only getting tons and tons of leads, but we are effectively converting sales and it's hugely profitable. And the most exciting thing is I've realized now how possible it is for anyone with any business, with any product and any service to be able to do the same thing. You've got to understand something, and I think you do in part, because otherwise you wouldn't be here, that YouTube houses your customers. They are there, they're on that platform, okay? You just need to find a way to get on that platform and effectively get in front of them and do it at profit. So let me go ahead and dive straight into this presentation for you. I might do a mixture of sitting and standing, however I feel I'll be able to teach you the best, okay? So here's what we're looking to achieve here together on today's training. Firstly, clearly determine whether YouTube ads would work for you, okay? Secondly, give you clarity where there is confusion, confidence that you can run profitable YouTube ads, and I want you to leave equipped to make more sales and revenue in and for your business, okay? So the YouTube advertising platform is wide open. I don't understand how more people don't realize this right now. Like everyone's talking about Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn, all these other platforms, which are great, by the way. Like I'm still using Facebook, spending a considerable amount every month on Facebook. But YouTube's literally wide open and people are not cottoning on. It is cheaper, it's more targeted, and you're gonna learn why this is the case on today's presentation, and you're gonna learn how to do it, okay? So what is the one thing that businesses can't survive without? I want you to think about this. Like if you had to boil it down, like for a business to be successful, what do they need, okay? Well, it's business, i.e. it's eyeballs. If you don't have people looking at your stuff, if you don't have traffic coming into your business, onto your websites, into your sales funnels, you don't have a business. You have a hobby. You've had something fun that you've put together online, but no one's seeing it. It's not a business, okay? You've got to have eyeballs. You've got to have customers. The success of your business literally hinges on your ability to effectively drive traffic, okay? To go from here and bring them into your website and then have them spit out as customers on the other end. If you don't have that, you're not going to be successful, okay? There's nothing to be successful with. And so smart entrepreneurs understand this model. They understand that, yes, you've got to build your sales process and your website. Yes, you've got your conversion stuff in place, right? Your products to be sold, but you've got to be able to feed this with tons of traffic. That's what the smart entrepreneurs understand. Here's what the smarter entrepreneurs understand, is that you've got to have the ability to turn traffic on like a tap, okay? If you're just trying to do a regular post on Facebook and fingers crossed someone will see it, or put a video up on YouTube and just hope that someone finds it. That's not a business, okay? Again, that's you trying to build this long thing, right? If you've got the ability to turn traffic on like a tap and it's profitable, that's where absolute magic happens, okay? And I've been doing this for the longest time now with Facebook, okay? So for the past 4 or 5 years, this has been my gig, this has been my thing, is putting some money into Facebook and saying, hey, Mark Zuckerberg, go ahead, get me some people for my website. And he'll go, okay, cool, takes my money and he gives me some people to send to my website and I'll make some sales. And all that I have to make sure of is that am I making more money out the other end than I was giving Mark Zuckerberg in the beginning, all right? And it's the same with any traffic online. You know, if you can afford to spend $1 and get $2 or $3 back out, that just makes so much sense. You would do that as many times as you possibly could, right? And that's what we've been doing. And we've been cleaning up on Facebook. We've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. In fact, collectively between myself and my partner, we've spent millions of dollars on the Facebook platform. But then this happened. This was about 2 years ago. I had this gentleman called Tom Breeze. He came and spoke at my annual event. This is a picture of him on stage at my annual event that I hold in London. And this is actually a picture of me, but at the back of the room, trying to throw down some food because I've been talking all day and it would be 4 p.m. and I hadn't eaten. But I was listening to Tom's presentation. And he was talking about YouTube ads, and I was thinking, man, this sounds so darn good. Like everything he's saying about YouTube, I'm realizing there's like hardly anyone on there. There's no competition. I need to jump on this platform too, right? And so I'm listening to him speak and I'm making a commitment to myself. I'm like, you know what? I'm actually going to do this. When I go home, I'm just going to set up a YouTube ad and I'm going to see, how this goes. And I didn't really have much hope in it. I assumed it would be like Facebook all over again. So for me, when I first ran a Facebook ad, I felt like Mark Wahlberg here, right? I don't know if you know this reference or this scene from the other guys, but this is basically him slamming his laptop on the floor. This is how I felt when I ran my first ever Facebook ad, because guess what? It didn't work how I was expecting it to, right? Everyone sells you this dream of, look, Facebook ads is where it is, so you've just got to quickly put an ad up there and you'll get all this traffic and happy days, you'll be laughing, right? Sipping pina coladas on the beach. So I was expecting that, and when I ran my first ad for Facebook, it didn't work. I lost money, and the long story is it took about 18 months to even get anywhere and even get into profitability. So that was my experience with Facebook, and I assumed it would be the same with YouTube, okay? But anyway, I decided to have a little play around. I shot a simple video and I set it up, as an ad, and I spent $50, right? I just got my phone. I was like, right, here we go. Let's just shoot a quick video, upload it on YouTube, run it as an ad. What's the worst that can happen? Hey, actually, I've realized, can we close the window now? It's actually getting a little bit cold. Thank you. So I threw it up on YouTube, and I logged in the next day, and my jaw literally hit the floor. I had spent the $50, but I'd got 17 leads. Now that meant I got a lead for about $2.94 each, but the particular business that I was driving that to, each lead was worth to me about $18. It's the importance of knowing your numbers, right? And so I'd made about $306 in sales. So I was looking at that going, that is ludicrous. I've just spent $50, I made $300, but here's the kicker. I don't have a sob story for you, I really wish I did. I think it would help, the marketing of this webinar if I was able to say, oh, I struggled for the longest time and YouTube wasn't working and finally I cracked it. That just wasn't the case. I went onto YouTube, I threw up a simple selfie video and it just worked. It was profitable, and this kind of opened my eyes because I realized everyone's yapping about how difficult Facebook's getting and how difficult Instagram is and all this other stuff. And I've just jumped on YouTube and my first ever ad has been successful. I wonder if this would be the same for other people. And I wonder if I could keep up this trend for my own stuff, right? And this was the moment I just knew this was the next big thing, right? It was like move over Google, there's a new king in town. Because if you think back about, gosh, we're talking about 7 or 8 years ago now, maybe even more than that. Google was the king of traffic, right? If you needed traffic for your website, you go to Google, you give them a little bit of money, and they would give you some customers, okay? And it was dirt cheap, right? And then you may know the reference, the Google slap came, right, and knocked everyone out. And it got really expensive, okay? It seems like the same is happening with other social platforms. And YouTube is the one right now that's going, hey, come over here. We've still got cheap traffic. Like we're the new king in town. Like we can promote your business and get you customers. Right? So I was hooked on it from this point. I wanted to fine tune this beauty. I was like, look, I'm going to test different ads. I tested different lengths of videos, different audiences, different types of ads, different budgets. I was like a kid in a candy shop, right? I'm like, this YouTube thing is good, and I'm going to figure out, I want to be the best in the industry when it comes to running YouTube ads. Even my platinum group were begging me to teach them. This is one of my higher level coaching groups. These people pay excuse me, they pay $15,000 a year to be a part of this group, and they started to see my YouTube ads all over their own YouTube experience. And so our next meeting, they were, I said to them, look, what do you want to talk about today? Like, what stuff do you want to hear about? And they were going, YouTube. What are you doing with YouTube ads? We're seeing them. And I was like, look, let me just figure this out a little bit more. Let me fine tune this. Let me perfect this. And literally, I had to convince them over 3 days to just leave me alone and wait till I'm ready to teach YouTube and not force it on me. And so what ended up happening is I said, listen, I want to commit to figuring this out not only as quickly as I can, but be able to pass this on to my coaching students and ultimately to now you on this web class. So I decided to double down on this YouTube thing. I moved a ton of my budget, my marketing budget over to YouTube. And what you're seeing on the screen here, this is my guy in the office called Aaron. He runs my marketing team. And I said to him, dude, what are you currently working on right now? And he started giving me a big old list. I'm doing this. And I said, okay, shut up. I don't care. I've got a new task for you. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you $50,000. I want you to go on the YouTube platform, follow my processes that I've been learning about YouTube. And I want you to spend that as quickly as you can and come back and share with me the results, okay? Now, of course, there's slightly more that goes into it than that, right? Obviously, I wanted him to monitor that ad spend very carefully, but the facts still remain the same. I gave him 50 grand. I said, look, test YouTube extensively with our stuff so that we can then go out to our customers and tell them what we found, right? Now, fast forward 12 months, this is what the inside of my ad account looks like. We've spent about 221,000 British pounds, which is around about 300,000 US dollars. We've got 17.8 million impressions, 46,000 conversions. Now, a conversion in this instance is either a lead or a sale. It's one of the two. So we've actually generated 46,000 customers and leads for our business and generated 138,000 clicks. So we've gone far and beyond now. And the reason we've done that is because it was just so profitable. It was working so well. When something is working and it's profitable, you don't want to turn it off, right? You want to keep it on. You want to keep it running. And just to show you that we know what we're talking about here, we'll enlarge this on the screen for you right now. But you'll see we've got 141 leads in this campaign at 15 pence each. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? Like, there are so many people in your industry, your competitors, other people that you're looking at. Different marketing gurus will salivate at the thought of a 15 pence lead, okay? And we're doing it on YouTube and we're doing it very, very well. So here's some more examples. We've got another campaign that we got 289 leads at 42 pence. We've got 69 leads in this one for 36 pence. We've got 181 leads at 52 pence. We've got 478 leads at £1.35. The list goes on, and I want to show you that this isn't just a one-hit wonder. This isn't just a fluke. In this campaign, we've got 1,204 leads at £2.71. And again, you've got to expect when you're starting to scale and spend bigger money, your costs tend to go up a little bit, but £2.71 for a targeted lead into your business is ridiculous, and we're doing it at scale. We've got over 1,000 of them, right? Imagine if just overnight you could command an email list of over 1,000 people. Like, how would that help your business? How would that help you make more money, right? Well, you just got to think about that. Check this out. Another one, 222 leads at £1.36 each. And even this webinar, this web class that you're watching right now, you may have recognized this video. Maybe you saw another one, but we were getting webinar registrations for this training you're on right now for 75 pence. To get a registration and in turn an attendee, because you're actually here, which is cool, thanks for coming, all right, for 75 pence in this industry is ridiculous. No one's doing that, okay? And it's not because, hear this, it's not because I'm anything special. It's not because I've figured out some amazing way to do it. I've just gone onto YouTube, right? You got to understand this. There's cheap traffic and there's good customers for you on YouTube. You just got to jump on it like I have, and I'm going to teach you how to do it, okay? Now, check this out. One thing I thought would be really cool to just bring it up on the screen here. This was a little while ago now, of course, but I decided, look, let me do a date search in one of our campaigns, in one of our back offices where we actually make our sales for the period of Christmas. Okay, so December 24th to January 1st. Again, it was a little while ago now, but over that period, we did $26,000, almost $27,000 in revenue over that Christmas period. And the reason I'm showing you that is for two reasons. Number one, most people think that people on YouTube and Facebook, they're not going to spend money over that Christmas period. They're with their family, they're hanging out, they don't want to spend money. In fact, they've just spent all their money over leading up to Christmas. They're not going to spend money. Well, firstly, not true. 27 grand for one of our campaigns over that Christmas period. But here's the second thing. Guess what I was doing? I was relaxing with my family. I shut down the whole office. We all went home. We were all with our families over Christmas, yet the business was ticking over. Why? Because we had YouTube ads that were working for us, out there, churning away, driving traffic, whether we're in the office, whether we're working or not. Okay, let's dig a bit deeper. Check this out. The period of literally Christmas, 24th to the 26th, Christmas Eve to Boxing Day, that 3-day period, we did 8 grand, right? In that time, I really am sat at home in my living room opening presents and these sales are coming in. So I'm just showing you that for you to understand. This is the power of YouTube. This is the power of having a video that sits on YouTube and is churning away for you, whether you're working or not. And it's very, very profitable. And this is what's allowed me to have the lifestyle that I do, right? One of the things that I really enjoy in life is traveling. I want to go see the world. I want to see different places. This is me traveling around with some of my friends, my wife, been all over the place, right? Aruba, we've got Tenerife in here, we've got Rome, we've got Puerto Rico, we've got Philippines, we've got the French Alps, we've got tons of different stuff going on. I've been all over the place. I've been fortunate enough at this young age to have probably about 150 stamps in my passport. No exaggeration. And I'm not saying that to brag or boast to go cool out my travel. No, I'm showing you that this is the kind of freedom you can have for yourself and for your business and for your family when you understand this concept of driving traffic and doing it effectively. You'll be able to have cool stuff like this, right? Traveling business class. Ooh, lovely, right? It's really cool. And I'm able to do it with my wife too, which is wonderful. Flying my wife, first class to a lovely destinations. It feels good, okay? It's really good. But here's what feels nicer. Being able to support people like this. This is Rosie and Alwood. They're good friends of mine from my church here back home, and they moved out to the Philippines as missionaries supporting these kids right here, right? It is ludicrous that there are people that live in these houses like this, tiny little shanty houses that live over the water. They don't have any food, they don't have any resources, and they've gone out there to not only just share love, but also put their money where their mouth is and support these kids by buying them clothes and food and all this good stuff. And the freedom that I've had in my business has been amazing to not only be able to go travel out there and support them, but financially back them. And I still do to this day, and it's an amazing feeling, okay? So here's some common objections that I hear to YouTube ads and why they might not work for some people and why they might not work for you. So let's work through these. Firstly, I hear that people are saying they won't work for my business. John, you don't understand. My customers are harder to reach. Well, we'll see about that, okay? They're too expensive, right? They're only for the big companies, right? Only Coca-Cola go onto YouTube and start advertising, right? They're only for the big, I don't want to be in front of the camera, right? It'll be too confusing for me to learn. I'm new to this whole thing. These are big objections that maybe you're experiencing in your head right now, and they're just not true. And I'm going to explain how we're going to break all these down right here on today's training. So firstly, who am I? Well, I'm going to spend about 10 seconds on this because guess what? You don't care who I am, right? You're here to learn this topic. You're here to learn what I can do for you. But just real quick, I have been around the block. I've been marketing online for about 10 years now. I've built multiple companies and products and services, and I do this every single day. I live it and breathe it. In fact, now I've built a team that just the other side of this wall who are constantly now going out there testing new stuff so we can teach it to our customers. And so that's what we can do for you. We built multiple 7-figure companies. Rah, rah, rah. We're really cool. Right, let's move on, okay? Let's get to what I can actually do for you and what I can teach you. So my results are not typical, firstly. Your results will vary from mine. Very important that I state this, because I don't want you to take any of the numbers that we're sharing here today and think that this is just absolute fact and you're going to be able to go ahead and do the same thing, okay? It's going to take a bit of testing, a bit of tweaking, but my promise for you is that I will show you exactly what's worked for us, and what you do with that information is up to you, okay? So who is this training for? It's for you if you want to be ahead of the competition for once, right? You know that your ideal customers are on the YouTube platform, but you don't know how to find them. You don't currently have an effective traffic strategy for your business and you need one. You've been struggling for too long now and it's time to make a change. You are already generating traffic, but you want to diversify, okay? Then you're in the right spot. Here's why you would not be in the right spot. This training is not for you if you're a sitter-backer. And by sitter-backer, I mean if you're there with your arms folded and you're thinking, oh, well, I'm probably not going to implement this, I'm just jumping. Look, this is going to be a waste of your time. If you're not coming on here to implement what I teach you, then why are you here? I don't think it's going to be able to serve you, okay? This is not for you if you're looking for some get-rich-quick deal. This is as far from that as you can find. In fact, it doesn't exist. If you're looking for some traffic hack or gimmick or loophole, if you're hoping I'm going to say, hey, I found this little hidden back door to YouTube, it's going to work for probably the next month, let's exploit it. No, all right? I'm very big on building long-term, sustainable, profitable business models, okay? So I'm not going to be getting into any of that mumbo jumbo, right? And if you're unwilling to invest in yourself and your business, look, you're going to really struggle to see success. And if you're not going to implement what you learned on today's training, this isn't for you, okay? So now that we're past that, you might want to take notes at this point. Write this down. Here's what we're going to be covering today so that you can follow along. Part one, I'm going to be getting into why most people are neglecting the YouTube platform and how you can capitalize on this oversight and dominate this $4 billion platform. Part two is how to use YouTube's advanced targeting to zero in on your perfect customers and only show your ads to the people most likely to buy your stuff, okay? Then part three is how just one simple video can have you cleaning up your industry and siphoning all the best customers to your digital front door. And then part four is how to go from a tiny test budget on YouTube to ad campaigns that can spend as much as $5,000 a day and remain profitable if that's what you want to do. And we know the roadmap because that's what we're doing, okay? So if you're still here, that's great news. You want to learn about this stuff. I'm excited to teach you. So let me know just real quick in the comments. I'm just going to scroll to the comments because there's a lot of you saying a lot of stuff, which is cool. We've got a ton of you here. What is your business? What's your passion? What do you have going on right now? If you tell me in the chat box, that'll give me a good idea of how I can best support you. And maybe even start to tailor the training here today just slightly for your needs and for your industry. So let me check the chat box here. I've just got to scroll past a bunch of yeses because a bunch of you were commenting earlier. Cool. All right, Steve. Okay, I'm not going to say your names because there's a ton of you here. I'll just read out what you've said. So we've got roofing, music production, plant-based health and nutrition, real estate, parenting workshops. What have we got? Law, real estate, e-commerce, fitness, keto coaching, digital marketing, insurance, image consulting, affiliate. I'm going to go even faster now, okay? Personal training, YouTube, content marketer, fitness, to sell an ebook, real estate, doctor, realtor, supplements, teaching music classes, hypnotherapy, filmmaking, real estate. Okay, cool. Let me see if there's any. Okay, cryptocurrency, merchant services, psychology, just getting started, affiliate marketing. Okay, very cool. All right, there's actually tons more. Sorry if I can't get to this. There's actually loads more. This is cool. Hey, this is awesome that there's so many of you here. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you find value in this training. So good. That gives me a really good idea. So let me see if I can't teach you some really cool stuff here today. So let's start with part one. Why most people are neglecting the YouTube platform and how you can capitalize on this oversight and dominate this $4 billion platform. Let me teach you some cool stuff. While I've been quietly cleaning up on the YouTube platform, I've noticed two big problems, and these might be problems that you have encountered yourself. Firstly, nobody is talking about this stuff, okay? Everyone seems focused on Facebook and Instagram, and no one's talking about YouTube. If you go onto YouTube itself and start searching for YouTube advertising training, there's not much there because no one's talking about it. Now, public service announcement, I still love Facebook. You need to understand this. I still spend a considerable amount of money on Facebook. I love Facebook. We get great customers, great traffic. It's wonderful over there. What I'm saying is you've got to diversify and look at other options too. And YouTube has been a real big one for us, okay? Video is taking over. According to Business Insider, which we all know, love and trust, as I said, video will represent 82% of all internet traffic in 2021, okay? So this is a crazy stat. Do you understand this? Video is taking over, and if you don't jump on this boat, right, and get involved in video right now, I promise you, you and your business will get left behind. But luckily, you're here in this training, so you're going to learn how you can capitalize on it, okay? And here's what's also crazy. YouTube only sells 30% of their potential advertising space. What does that mean? It means that while other social platforms are getting crowded and there's loads of competition and loads of other advertisers, YouTube is saying, look, we've got so much space to advertise on our platform and we don't have enough advertisers. Quick, come over here. We've got tons of traffic for you, right? And people aren't realizing this. And what that means is it's cheaper too. Right? So that's the first problem. Second problem is there's a lack of quality training on the topic. And that's why I'm doing this web class for you. That's why I've opened up my coaching program, which you'll hear about a little bit later on. And I hope they both serve you. So by the end of this training that you're watching right now, you will be on the inside. You will be one of the ones that actually knows how powerful this is and how to go out there and implement it, okay? So let's start with this. And I want you to write these down. I want you to remember these. Here's 6 reasons why you should be capitalizing on YouTube right now. So write down on your thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and fill this in as we go so that you remember, okay? Number 1. People go to YouTube to get educated, okay? Do you understand this? Like YouTube is another search engine. It's like Google. It's basically a video version of Google. So people aren't just going there to watch cat videos, right? Or to watch this, that, and the other. They're actually going there to be educated. Like someone will go there and type in how to lose weight fast, and they're looking for video responses to that question and how they can do it, right? People go to YouTube to search for, Range Rover Sport 2019 or 2020, 2021 to find out what's, to get some feedback on the best car and how it performs, right? People are going to YouTube typing in how to build a website, looking for some video that will show them visually how to do that thing. They're going there to be educated. And what that means is there's a prime opportunity for us to come in and offer our products and services as a means of firstly educating them on the topic and then ultimately selling our products and services, okay? Second thing, write this down. The average video length on YouTube, check this out, is now around 10 minutes. What does that tell you? People on the YouTube platform are used to consuming large volumes of content. The average video is flipping 10 minutes. So if you've got an advertisement that's 2 minutes long, okay, you've got a great chance of that being watched, being engaged with, and actually being entertained to the point where they click to come to your website because they're used to watching long pieces of content on the platform, okay? Number 3 is your ideal customers are on YouTube. It's undeniable, okay? They have over 1.8 billion active users, and that's people that actually have an account, right? They actually log into YouTube. Think about the amount of extra people that just go to YouTube not signed in and just go browse videos without being logged in, okay? There's over 1 billion people that use YouTube every single day. And there's 5 billion videos watched every single day. You just can't argue with it, right? Your customers are there. And if you don't know how to find them, that's the issue. Not whether they're there. They are there. You just got to learn how to find them, okay? Number 4, there is 3 times less competition than other platforms. And this is going to blow you away. Check this out. This is based on Statistica. And what we're looking at here is I want you to be focusing on the blue column, okay? This is Facebook's US advertising revenue for the past few years. And we're going to look at 2018, right? So a little while ago now, but it gives us a good idea of where we are now, okay? So 2018, what it said was we have 18.95 billion US dollars were spent on Facebook by advertisers in 2018. Now let's compare that to, we're going to compare that to YouTube, right? YouTube's US advertising spend in 2018 was 3.96 billion. What does that tell us? It tells us 2 things. 1, you're not going to be a guinea pig. Their advertisers have spent 4 billion on the platform. It's crazy, right? So there's tons of opportunity over there. But the second thing that we learn is over on Facebook, there's somewhere between 15 and 18 billion being spent. So think about what that says. It says that there's 3 to 4 times less competition on YouTube for you to step in and get all those customers to come to your website, okay? Number 5, the traffic is cheaper, right? Again, I'll just show you how that we're walking the walk and talking the talk. Look, 289 targeted leads for our business at 42 pence each. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? This is inside of my account. These are verified screenshots. 1,200 leads at 271. The traffic is cheaper, okay? And number 6, you don't need to have a big YouTube presence. This is really cool because I think so many people have this understanding that to go onto YouTube to grow your business, you have to build a big authoritative channel, right? You've got to get all nice graphics designed. You've got to post regularly once a week or twice a week. You've got to, have tons and tons of videos filling that channel, and it feels like a lot of work, right? Guess what? I haven't been doing that up until this point. We've just started very recently to put some regular content videos on, but we haven't been doing that for the longest time. This channel here, John Pemberthy, if you go ahead and check out this channel, we've got about 3,000 or so subscribers, something like that, which have just randomly found us over 5 years of doing this. But there's no videos on the channel. There's like hardly anything going on there, right? But if you look at the stats behind the scenes, look at this. You might not be able to see this. This is watch time minutes. We've had 5.5 million watch time minutes. 5.5 million people watching my video ads from a channel that looks dead and looks like it has nothing on it. Let's go a step further. Here's another one of my channels, Frontline Marketer. Means nothing, right? Weird little logo. I've got a picture at the top here with just me and a whiteboard. Why on earth have I done that? Well, because we just couldn't think of anything else to put there. We have no videos on the channel. Are you reading that? It says, this channel doesn't have any content. We have 303 subscribers. Yippee, right? But check this out. Let's look at the stats behind the scenes. 3 million watch time minutes. So from a channel that looks dead, has nothing going on, we've got 3 million views behind the scenes. Why is that? It's because we're running ads. We're not slaving away over organic content and desperately, please rank me at the top of YouTube. No, we're not doing that because that takes time and effort and is really laborious, okay? What we're doing is just running a very simple ad and saying, rather than spending all this time, energy, and attention, it takes me away from my family and my business and all this kind of stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pay a few coins and have YouTube just pop me straight to the top and get me all the customers. And that's what we've been doing. It's been working really well. Okay, so now is the time for us to strike. Me and you, I've already been striking, it's your turn now, while everyone else is sleeping on YouTube, okay? So hopefully that made sense. Now, before I move on, let me know in the chat box here. I'm gonna come over here. Give me a number 1. Type a number 1 in the chat box here on the webinar platform if that made sense and I have effectively convinced you that you have got to be on this YouTube thing. And if you're not, you're a fool. Let's see how many of you agree with that statement, because that's quite blunt. All right, cool. Okay, tons of you do. That's good. I was a fear of offending you there. All right, Margaret, Ross, Barbara, Christina, Christy, Stuart, Adam, Anne, Christine, Christopher, Colin, Dave, Dawn, Debbie, Deborah, gosh, Doug, Gabriel, Jay, Jerry, Utah, Kyle, Lean, Patrick, Scott. Okay, there's more than I can even handle. Okay, very cool. All right, so you agree. So now you understand those 6 things. Let's move on to part 2, which is how to use YouTube's advanced targeting to zero in on your perfect customers and only show your ads to the people most likely to buy your stuff. This is going to blow you away. This is cool stuff. People don't know that this is available to them. And when you learn what you're about to learn, your eyes are going to be opened and your jaw will hit the floor. Here's what makes YouTube ads so powerful, okay? You are advertising to people who are actively looking for a solution to a problem. They are either searching for something specific, they're actually searching for something, they're typing in a specific keyword, or they're watching your competitors' videos. They are currently, in that moment, looking for what it is you have to offer, okay? And you can just present yourself as the miracle cure to their problem in the very moment that they're demonstrating that they want a solution. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter what this is. If you have an accounting service, okay, that you can find people who are currently watching videos about accounting or typing in keywords like that. If you're a realtor, you can target people when they're currently watching videos about the housing market and about this and about that, right? You get the idea. It's really powerful stuff. So forget trying to figure out who wants to buy your products. Just place yourself in front of your ideal customers in the exact moment they're searching for what you have to offer. Like this little penguin here, right? This dude is looking in the complete other direction, trying desperately to find these penguins, and he's going, look, I'm right here, dude. You're just not turning around, right? This is how it feels with YouTube right now, okay? They are right in front of you on YouTube telling you, I have this solution, I'm right here, advertise to me, okay? So here's just a few examples of how you can target. This is gonna blow you away. First is keyword-based targeting. All right, so people are going to YouTube and typing in things like, how to lose weight fast, how to heal my back pain, how to invest my money successfully, how to do blogging, how to become a millionaire, right? Just a few examples. People are typing in keywords every single day, onto YouTube, okay? So let's do an example here. Let's say someone goes to YouTube and types in how to lose belly fat, okay? Now we know that these results here, surrounded in red, these are the people that have spent years slaving away over their YouTube channel, building their presence, building their brand, just working double time to rank at the top of YouTube, okay? These are the people that we don't necessarily want to be like because they've taken all this time. But what we do want to do is capitalize on the viewership, capitalize on the following, capitalize on the channel that they've built, okay? So if we look at this dude here, he's smart, he's running an advertisement, okay? When someone types in how to lose belly fat, he pops up as an advertisement, okay? And that's great. He's one step closer. He's running an ad. The trouble is, with this type of ad, where you are at the top there like that, you're going to pay every time someone clicks on that video, regardless of whether they decide to stick around, come to your website. They could click and then leave, and you have still been charged as the advertiser. Well, guess what? There's a better way to do it. There's a smarter way to do it. And we've seen great success with something else, and it's this. Okay, we've all seen these types of ads, right? They're called in-stream. They're the ads that seemingly are the annoying ones that pop up when you're trying to watch your favorite video or catching up on your favorite TV show on YouTube, whatever it is, and someone goes, hey, just real quick before you get back to your videos, this, that, and the other, and there's a skip button down here that you can click, or down here, wherever it is, right? And you can click that and skip the video, okay? We use these videos and they work incredibly well, and here's why. When someone types in how to lose belly fat, doesn't matter what video they click on as a result of that, we're gonna pop up, okay? So if they type in how to lose belly fat, whatever follows, whatever video they then proceed to click on and watch, we pop up, Okay, so here's how it looks, right? Someone types in how to lose belly fat, they scroll down, they go, oh, look at that video, how to flatten your belly in 10 days. That looks good. Dr. Oz, great, trust him. So they click on that video. Guess who pops up? My ugly mug, right? I'm gonna go, hey, real quick, before you get back to that video, if you're looking to lose weight and this, that, and the other, I've got a solution for you. Come over to my website. Okay, so you can see on the screen right now, this is that video that they clicked on, but I have popped up over the top and I'm advertising to those people, right? Here's the even cooler thing, okay? That in and of itself is really, really powerful, but check this out. With in-stream ads, the ones that I'm displaying here, if someone skips your video ad before 30 seconds, you don't pay anything. Do you understand how crazy that is? So I've been talking to a few of my buddies and like every single one of them, their eyes open, they just didn't understand this, they didn't realize that. Okay, you don't pay until someone has watched 30 seconds. So you could be showing this video to tons of people, and if everyone's clicking skip, guess what? You haven't been charged anything, but you've got free exposure. You understand that? So what's really cool about this is imagine that your video pops up and the viewer watches 22 seconds of it and then skips. Well, you haven't been charged, but you have got your face out there, your name out there, your brand out there. You've got that exposure, which is great, but they didn't click and they didn't come to your website. But that's fine, you got some free exposure. Now, if they did watch past 30 seconds, guess what? You've been charged a couple of pennies, but you're happy about it because they've watched 30 seconds. So they've proved they're interested in your video. They like the sound of you and what you've got going on and your brand, and they're more likely to progress onto coming to your website and potentially becoming a customer. That's why the traffic on YouTube is so cheap. Hopefully you're starting to understand this now. Okay. Now, one thing is you can't trick the system. Okay. So you can't, do a 29-second video and think that you're getting away with it, because you'll also be charged if the video ends. Okay. So if the video comes to an end as well, you're charged a couple of pennies for the view, right? But this is ridiculously powerful and people don't understand this. Okay. So that's the first way you can target, is keywords, right? We're just getting started. The second way is specific videos. We call this placements. So let's say, for example, you have a self-defense business, right? Be it an online training or an in-person class. You go onto YouTube and you find a ton of videos that you think, man, if someone was watching that video, I think they'd be really interested in what I've got to offer. So guess what? You promote yourself on top of those videos. It's really powerful. You basically go to YouTube, the billions of videos that are on there, you can basically go and tick any videos that you want to promote on top of. Do you understand how crazy that is? You go onto YouTube, you find your competitors, you find the videos that are literally, they are titled and the content of the video is exactly what your business is about. So you go, heck, I'm just going to promote on top of that one. Fantastic. If someone's watching that video, they'll probably want what I've got. I want to promote on top. So you just go through YouTube and you just tell YouTube, yeah, I want to advertise on that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay? It's crazy, crazy stuff. So let's say, for example, you're in the personal development market, right? So you find a video from Jim Rohn, okay? Habits to build a better you. Okay, it's got 300,000 views. You go, yeah, that would be great. If someone's watching that video, I would like to advertise on top. Boom, you can do that. And funnily enough and conveniently enough, just as I was doing this case study here, there was actually an ad that popped up. I don't know this fella, right? But I do know that he's smart and he's got the right idea because he's advertising on top of Jim Rohn's video. And he's not going to pay unless someone watches 30 seconds and confirms that they're interested in his message and what he's got to say. Okay? Really, really powerful stuff. The third way that you can target is specific channels and specific followers, right? So, imagine you go and find the most authoritative channels in your industry. So let's say, we've got Tony Robbins, okay, if you're in the personal development space, or TEDx Talks, or sixpackabs.com, or Dr. Oz, or Tasty, if you're doing anything to do with cooking, Business Insider, Tech Zone, CKN Toys, Zach George's Dog Training Revolution. He's got 1.6 million subscribers. Six Pack Abs has got almost 5 million subscribers. CKN Toys have got almost 11 million subscribers. What if you could say, great, thanks guys, you've done all the work, you've built this massive following, now I want to promote to your followers. You just do that. You just run an ad on top of any video on their channel. To understand that, let's say you've got a personal development product and you think, man, if someone's watching Tony Robbins, they're going to really like what I've got. You go and tell YouTube, I want you to show my video when anyone watches any of Tony Robbins' videos. It's crazy stuff. People don't understand how powerful this is. I'll give you some examples from my own stuff, right? I have a marketing education company. Maybe I'm promoting this training you're on right now. Maybe I'm promoting my Facebook course or whatever it is, right? Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and target all of Russell Brunson's fans. I'm going to target all of Grant Cardone's fans. I'm going to target all of Frank Kern's fans, Brendan Burchard, Tai Lopez, Gary Vee. You get the idea. In fact, as I was taking this screenshot, one dude was already running an ad. He's running an ad on Gary Vee's homepage of his channel. You can just do this stuff. I think people think this stuff's for the big brands and you've got to know all this technical stuff to make this happen. You don't. You literally log in and say, yes, please, YouTube, show that video on top of Gary Vee's channel. And they'll say, great, give us a few pennies and we'll do that. It's ludicrous, okay? So check this out. Imagine you could target someone exactly when they want what you've got. Like, think about how powerful that would be for your business. Think about right now how much, I'm not saying this to put you down, but just to, get you to understand this, right? Think about how much right now you're struggling to get the amount of customers that you want in your business. Right? You're not where you want to be. You're not getting the results that you want. Maybe the way that you're going out there and getting traffic needs to change. The direction and the strategy you're using needs to change, right? This could be the answer you're looking for. This could be the golden goose that you're looking for, right? Where you just go onto YouTube and you target someone in the exact moment that they want what you've got to offer, and they're already watching videos and typing in keywords that are specific to what you've got to offer them, okay? This works for everything, okay? It doesn't matter if you're a coach, consultant, you do e-commerce products, you have information products, or you're a course creator, you're an author, an artist, some kind of creative, network marketing or multi-level marketing, if you're a public speaker, event promoter, local business, okay? With YouTube, you can target a local area, right? So if you've got a bakery, or if you've got a restaurant, or you've got a hair salon, or a barber's, or a florist, you can show your video ads promoting your local business to just the surrounding area that you choose. How cool is that? So anyone that logs onto YouTube in a certain area, you can show your video and promote your restaurant or your florist or your bakery, right? So local businesses, affiliate marketing, CPA marketers, lead generation, ad agencies, high ticket products, it doesn't matter. Everyone's on YouTube, and this is how you find them, okay? So let's talk about some wacky examples. I saw this ad the other day and I thought it was really interesting. This guy he sells a rat trap, right? So he's gone and he's actually got about, I don't know if you can see it here, about 2.3 million views on this thing. And it's because he's said to YouTube, hey YouTube, anyone that types in how to get rid of a rat, I want you to show my advertisement for my little trap on top of any of these videos. So before someone even gets to watch any of these videos, as soon as they click, his ad's going to pop up. Guess what? It's the perfect marriage. Someone is literally typing in how to get rid of a rat, and his advertisement pops up saying, hey, check out this little rat trap. It works really well. It's $30. Do you understand how crazy this is? Look at this. Let's say you're selling physical workout equipment from home. So guess what? You target keywords like best at-home workout equipment. And when anyone clicks on any of these videos to learn about that topic, boom, you pop up and say, hey, look at this wonderful elastic cable. Buy this one, cable, right? It's magic. Let's look at this one. Let's say you are a marriage counselor. Well, you target a local area that's near your office and anyone that's typing in marriage counseling. And again, you pop up as your advertisement on top of that. Let's say you're a wedding photographer. Well, guess what? You target a keyword like wedding venues in London. Okay, and anyone that's looking for that, well, they're probably looking to get married somewhere in London, and I'm a London wedding photographer. Boom, I'm going to show my ad to them. Hey, it's John Pempathy here. Looks like you are looking to get married. Congratulations. I'm a wedding photographer. If you want to have a conversation, click here and come to my website. All right, really, really amazing stuff. So you get the idea. Get creative with this. What is your product? What is your service? And what keywords and videos are they watching that you can advertise on, okay? So we've got to keep going. Does that make sense? Is that helpful? Give me a big yes in the chat box right now if that's helpful. And if you've just joined us, if you've arrived late, I'm pleased you're here and you're probably noticing we're doing things a little bit differently here. We've got a couple of screens going on. I've got my presentation here. We've got our chat roll. We've got it all fed up to the camera. I don't even understand the techie stuff. My team have done this. They're absolutely amazing. Lana's here addressing comments and stuff too. So let me know in the chat box. Just give me a yes if that made sense and is helpful for you. Okay, cool. Deborah, Douglas, someone says absolutely. Yeah, Leslie, Mark, Richard, Sam, Dan, Dee, Graham, Christy, Lean, Liam, Paul, Ross, Stephen, Trevor, Dennis, Eva, John, Manon, Martin, Mohammed, Nick. Okay, I get the idea. Awesome. Okay, cool. Someone says brilliant. Deborah says brilliant. Valencia says, wow. Okay, cool. Awesome. So let's get into part 3. How just one simple video ad can have you cleaning up your industry and siphoning all the best customers to your digital front door. Okay? Here's one of the coolest things about YouTube ads, right? Most of the audience don't really ever saturate. And this is amazing. So think about this. Other advertising platforms, you're going to go out there and you're going to say, let's say it's Facebook or Instagram or others, you're going to say, hey, I want to show this ad to people who are male, between 25 and 35, they are interested in or they like XYZ, whatever that is for you, and they live in London, etc. Well, guess what? Facebook's going to give you that audience of people and you're going to show your ad to them. So over time, that audience will saturate. And what saturate means is basically they've all seen your ad now. Okay, the ones that wanted to click have clicked, the ones that don't haven't, and now you're just repeating you're showing your ad to them over and over and over again, and they don't care anymore. That's how you saturate an ad, because you're showing the same audience again and again and again. But think about what happens here with YouTube. When you're targeting a keyword or a placement, or the viewership keeps replenishing. What do I mean by that? Well, let's visually break this down. Let's say, for example, and by the way, I've made up these numbers because I don't know the exact search volume. It's probably pretty accurate to what I've guesstimated here. I know YouTube well enough. But these are just guesstimations, so don't take this for fact. But let's say the keyword, how to lose weight fast, is typed into YouTube 407,000 times per month, okay? Every single month, 400,000 people are going to YouTube and typing in how to lose weight fast. Same thing with, heal my back pain, okay? That gets searched for 265,000 times a month. How to invest my money successfully, 98,000 searches a month. How to do blogging, 154,000 searches a month. How to become a millionaire, 1.1 million searches per month. What you've got to understand is that search volume replenishes itself every single month. So next month, there'll still be an average of 407,000 people searching for how to lose weight fast, and your ads will still be shown to them. And it's new people every time. Does that make sense? So someone who is looking for weight loss tips one month probably, might not be next month, but next month there's more people that have gone, hey, you know what, I really should be looking to work out. So then they go to YouTube and they're searching for something. This is where keyword traffic is really, really powerful because it just replenishes itself. So when you find one video ad that is working really, really well, and you found a few keywords that are working really well, it's pretty set and forget, okay? It just works for you. Like, think about this as well. Let's say you're targeting Tony Robbins' channel and his followers, or TEDx Talks, or Six Pack Abs, or CKN Toys, or Zach George's Dog Training Revolution, whatever that is. I just found a good screenshot because he's got a big following, okay? Well, they've got X number of viewers a month. Again, I don't want to make up a number, but you can imagine they've probably got a serious following, right? In fact, we know they have. We've got millions of followers. So guess what happens? Every month, there are more viewers coming on and watching their videos. And you don't think Tony Robbins has just decided to stop, right? You don't think Six Pack Abs have gone, okay, great, our following's big enough now, so we're just gonna stop building our following. No, these are big brands. They're gonna continue to do the legwork to find more customers and get a bigger following. And your ad maintains sitting on top of their channel, promoting to all their followers as their followers grow, okay? It's absolutely sensational. So it kind of becomes set and forget. It's the closest thing to set and forget I've ever experienced. Okay? Like right now, as I'm recording this for you and we're doing this training, my advertisements are out there still working for me. And I don't even have to touch them or maintain them. They just work. Okay? And this is how we get these kind of numbers. So we've got one of our video ads that's got 300,000 views on it. Another has got 137,000 views, 99,000 views, okay? 34,000 views, 21,000 views, 52, 475. In fact, this video ad did so well that we duplicated it a few times, running it for different audiences and different channels. And collectively, this one video, check this out, has got 1.3 million views. Do you understand how long it would take for you to get a video to get 1.3 million views? You've either got to slave away for many, many years to grow a big enough following that you've got 1.3 million views. And that's if you understand the game and understand how to grow a following. Or you've got to keep every day putting out a new video and just fingers crossed, will this one go viral? No. Okay, maybe this one will go viral. Will this one go viral? No. Okay? That's not what's going to work. What's going to work is just paying a few cents and making sure it's profitable, and you can spend as much as you want and you can get as many views as you want. And we did this one up to 1.3 million views. So really cool stuff. And also here's what's really cool. You don't need the fancy videos, right? So like think about this, like you recognize this guy, Tai Lopez. Pretty much everyone knows this guy. He did a selfie video just in his garage, right? With all his books. And that video did go nuts, right? It was seen by hundreds of millions of people. That was just on his phone. I did the same thing when I was first starting to do my ads. I was like, look, I don't want to give too much time and attention to this because I wasn't sure if YouTube was really going to work. So I just got my phone out, started shooting some simple videos on my phone and uploaded them as ads, and it was working really well. So you don't need those fancy pants videos like this, right? You don't need a big studio, none of that stuff. I do it because it's fun, okay? But you don't actually need to, and we didn't when we started. In fact, more and more, we're testing simple selfie videos and they're working really, really well. I've even started testing videos like this, where it's basically just animation. So we're putting images in a video and overlaying some text. So if you watching this training now and you're thinking, well, John, this sounds great, but I don't even want to be on camera. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be known. I want to be behind the scenes. No problem. You can use images and text and you can do it that way. And that can help you see some results as well, okay? So finally, part 4, this is good stuff. Hey, let me know, is this helpful? I want to get your feedback because otherwise there's no point in doing these trainings like this if we don't interact. So let me know what you're thinking of this so far. Is this helpful? Is this making sense? Is this exciting? Give me some kind of feedback in the comments box so I know that what's going on here. Okay, no one's commented yet, but I think, there we go. Okay, there's just a bit of a delay. All right, Deborah says, so excited. Eva says, great tips. Douglas makes perfect sense. Get it, John. Awesome. Chris says, makes sense. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome, solid. Loving it. Brilliant. Oh yeah, says Douglas. Fantastic, says Eva. What else we got here? Learning so much, says Christopher. Great stuff, says Matties. I hope I pronounced that right. Good to have you here. Yes, very much. My fingers are sore. Why are your fingers sore? I'm not going to ask any questions. All right. Awesome, fantastic. Yes, wonderful, value. Okay, awesome. Linda says came in late. Okay, well, sorry that you're late, but hopefully the rest of this will be of value to you as well. Okay, cool. Good feedback. I appreciate it. So, final thing then. Part 4 is how to go from a tiny test budget to ad campaigns that can spend as much as $5,000 a day and remain profitable if that's what if you want to spend that much money, right? I'm going to show you that process. It's really cool, right? Here's where things get really, really exciting. YouTube is not like other platforms. So if you want to, excuse me, if you want to scale an ad, you simply turn up the budget. So let's say, for example, you've got a particular ad on YouTube where you're spending $100 and you're making $300 back. So you're loving it. You're like, great, I've got this video, I spend $100, I get $300 back. I want to just up the budget. So you 10x the budget. You up the budget to 1,000, and hopefully if all things remain the same, you're making 3,000 as a result. With other advertising platforms, it's really hard to scale. Maybe you've experienced this. Maybe you've found some kind of traffic source online and you've gone, that worked, that was good, I got a customer. All right, let's do more of that. And you do more of it, and guess what? The results don't stay the same. And your costs go up, you waste loads of money, the customers aren't coming in, you're going, this doesn't make any sense. That ad looked like it was working. Well, on YouTube, it seems to us, based on $300,000 in testing, so a considerable amount of test budget, that it's not true for YouTube. For YouTube, if you've got an ad that's working, you just up the budget, you just spend more money, and all other variables seem to remain the same. So it means you can scale really, really fast, okay? So I want to teach you how to get there, but firstly, you must start small. Okay, you need to set aside a $10 a day budget. That is what I suggest for you. In fact, I want you to write this down right now. Okay, $10 a day is a good place to start. Okay, because then you can see over the course of the next few days, how are the ads running? You know, you might spend $30 or $40 and that'll give you an idea of how the ads are working, and then you can scale the winners. It's really, really important you do that, okay? It freaks me out when I have customers saying, right, John, great, this sounds so exciting, I'm gonna spend £2,000 on YouTube tomorrow. And I'm like, whoa, 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 don't do that. Start small, start testing the water, and once you find those keywords, those placements, those channels that are working really well and bringing you customers, then you can up your budget, okay? So here's where it starts to get really fun. This is the secret code, and so many people don't know this. In fact, I would be as bold to say hardly anyone knows about this, and for us, it's killing it. It's called Target CPA. Okay, this is something that YouTube makes available to every advertiser. but no one knows where to find it and no one knows how to utilize it. But I want you to write this down. Target CPA. It's basically where you can literally tell YouTube how much you're willing to pay for a visitor or a lead or a sale, and they will go out there and find them for you at that price. Okay, so no more kind of like spend a bit of money and kind of like fingers crossed, is it going to work? You say to YouTube, I know my numbers. I know that I can afford to spend $3 to acquire a lead. And so YouTube goes out there and finds you more people like that for $3. So this is what it would look like. You'd spend a bit of test budget on YouTube, promoting a video that promotes your website, and hopefully you make a couple sales. So all things considered, you can afford to spend that $3 per lead and remain profitable. So YouTube goes out there into the marketplace, finds all these people and goes, that one there, he's opted in and the numbers work, and they found you a lead for $3. And YouTube does that. And they are so friggin' smart, it's unbelievable. So, if we've set our target at $3 a lead, YouTube's engine, their machine goes out there, and you've got to understand this. YouTube have flipping thousands of data points on all of their users on the platform, right? We get it, right? Sometimes it's scary. We're like, flipping heck, YouTube, Facebook, they know so much about us, but actually as advertisers, it really helps us because it means we can hone in on the right person for our offer. And YouTube has so much data, it's unbelievable. If you try and ask me, how do they pinpoint someone within our budget? I don't know. They just do it and it's incredible. So they might find us a lead at 143, another one at 259, and it remains within that bracket. And it gets even better. Once YouTube has enough information on the type of people who opt in for your business, okay, and opt in for your sales funnel or your web class, or you come to your website, whatever it is, they start to look at the similarities of all the people that opt in for your thing, or that are interested or displaying an interest in your video ad or your website, okay? Once enough people have come to your website, YouTube goes, we're starting to see the similarities. That person also, that person and that person, they both like that channel. That's interesting, that's a similarity. Over here, that person, they both engaged with that video the other day, so that's this. So they're looking at thousands of data points, and they're now gonna go out on YouTube and find people who look similar, who look identical to the type of person who would opt in for your business or would come and become a customer. And they will spit you out a huge, similar audience. It's literally insane. It's like you go to YouTube and say, YouTube, this is the type of person that I want. They're most likely to be a customer. Go find me them. And YouTube is like an employee for you, working double time to go out there and find all these people. And they just go, here you go. And you just go, great. And it's profitable and you get customers. It really is as amazing as that, okay? So this is how we do these types of numbers. This is how we've got 1,200 leads at 271. It's how we've done 27 grand over a Christmas period, okay, with one of our offers. By the way, we've got a ton of stuff we do here. It's just one of them, okay? So we've covered a lot, okay? Part one, we covered why most people are neglecting the YouTube platform and how you can capitalize on this oversight and dominate this $4 billion platform. Part two is how to use YouTube's advanced targeting to zero in on your perfect customers and only show your ads to people who are most likely to buy your stuff. Part four was how just one simple video ad can have you cleaning up your industry and siphoning all the best customers to your digital front door. And part four is how to go from a tiny test budget to ad campaigns that can spend as much as $5,000 a day and remain profitable. And that's currently what we're doing. We have the roadmaps, we've done it, okay? So firstly, let me ask you a question. Has your time on this training been well spent? I got a feeling it has been based on your comments, but let me come back to the chat box here. Let me know if this has been well spent for you. Just give me a big yes in the chat box. That'll make me feel good and puff up my ego. All right. Cool. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Yes. 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 Adam, Danny, Marie, Ben, Christopher, Dan, David, John, Manon, Miguel, Ove, Ross, Sam, Aisha, Debbie, Dennis, Diane, Eva. Okay. Awesome. Tons of you. Very, very cool. Sharon says this is the best. No, you're the best, Sharon. Appreciate you. All right. Yes. Cool, cool, cool. I hope this, okay, awesome. Very, very cool. Nice one. Outstanding as usual, says Derek. I really appreciate that. So here's what I want to say for you, right? At this point, you've got two options, okay? Option one is take what I've taught you here today and have a stab at it and try and get it working for yourself, okay? I've shown you the roadmap. I've shown you the opportunity that is YouTube, and whether you go implement it or not is totally up to you. I hope that you do, and I hope that you get results. Option 2 is, what if I personally helped, coached, and mentored you through the entire process? What if we took an active role in your results and we worked with you to help you achieve this for yourself? Okay, which option would be the best for you? And there's no right or wrong answer, but just let me know. Put a 1 or a 2 in the chat box, depending on which option is better for you. Have a look here. All right, very cool. I'm literally seeing no ones whatsoever. 2222222. Ben, CB, Doug, Ollie, Richard, Scott, Steve, Tom, Danny. Okay, awesome, very, very cool. All the way down to Trisha, who says 2, yes please. Okay, very cool. Well, here's what I want to ask you another question. I've got this thing called Tube Ads Academy. It's a program that I'm very, very proud about. We've just opened it up. And would it be okay with you if I share just for a few minutes about what we've got going on here, the opportunity to work with me and learn from me directly and all that good stuff? If that would be okay with me sharing with you for the next few minutes, just give me a yes in the chat box. That would be awesome. I want to make sure that I'm not just assuming that would be okay. All right, awesome. Yes. Okay, cool. See a bunch of yeses in the chat box. Very cool. All right, nice. So I'll just take a few minutes. I think you're going to absolutely love this. This is something that you won't see anywhere else, and it's an opportunity that is available for you right here in this training and won't be available elsewhere. So check this out. You can hire me for private one-on-one consulting for $20,000 US. Okay, we have many people who do that. We've got other programs like our Platinum Group that's 15 grand. We have people that pay us top dollar to spend one-on-one time. But what I've realized is that's not a feasible option for most people. In fact, maybe for some of you, you're thinking, well, that might be an option later down the line, but I want to know that I can trust you first, right? So what if I could do this? What if I could level the playing field? And I'm going to do this. I'm going to personally coach and mentor a small group of students and help them from start to finish to successfully launch YouTube ad campaigns that grow their business and then scale them into the big numbers and take you through that whole journey. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Here's what Tube Ads Academy could do for you. Okay, finally understand effective traffic generation. You'll be able to know how to generate customers on demand whenever you need them. You'll know exactly what works, no more guessing, okay? No longer will tech, confusion, or overwhelm be a problem. You will finally enjoy what you're doing in your business and in your life, and you will prove to yourself that this works. For some of you, you need to understand that this works, and you're proving yourself, right? Well, check this out. There'll be no more wasting money with nothing to show for it, like all the other things that potentially you've tried. No more worrying about how to pay the bills. You'll have a reliable and dependable stream of income. You'll be positioned as the go-to authority in your industry. You'll be able to siphon all the best customers into your business, and you will be control to create the life and business that you want. That's what's so amazing about having something like YouTube, where you can control how much you spend and how much you get back out. And you then regain control in your business. No longer does it feel like, this isn't fun anymore, I'm not passionate about this anymore. You're gonna get that passion back, okay? 3 things I've realized that you need to be successful pretty much with learning anything. But specifically here, we're talking about YouTube. You need detailed yet simplified training. You need support, coaching, and accountability, and you need shortcuts. Okay, and these 3 things I've built into this program, and you're going to flip a lid when you see what I've got for you here. So here's why I've created the Tube Ads Academy program. I told you earlier, but number 1, over the past 2 years, I've been cleaning up. It's unbelievable. We've spent multiple 6 figures on the platform. We're making 7 figures, but we're doing some crazy, crazy stuff. And I've looked out there in the marketplace and I'm like, no one's teaching this stuff. Like they're literally, like for me and my team, we had to just figure it out ourselves because there literally was no one, teaching this stuff in an effective way, bar people like Tom who came and spoke at my event, right? But there's no one out there teaching really good stuff. So I decided, look, let's take it upon ourselves. So here's what's covered in the Tube Ads Academy program. First module is called the Setup for Success. This is where we're going to show you how to get your account set up in the right way, make sure your advertising account, your YouTube channel is positioned and ready for the onslaught of traffic that's going to be coming for you. Module 2 is the perfect landing page, okay? When you're driving your traffic from YouTube, you've got to send them to a page that is optimized perfectly for leads and sales. Those are the 2 most important things for us, right? We need to get targeted traffic, but then we need to turn them into qualified targeted leads and prospects, and then we want to turn them into customers. And there is a science behind how this page should look and feel and should be designed to maximize your results and therefore make your traffic cheaper. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, then module 3 is creating a winning video ad. Then we're getting into it, right? Module 3, I'm literally going to show you the exact process, step by step, A to Z, how to create a beautiful, perfect video ad to go out there and promote your business and get some incredible results, okay? So that's in module 3. Module 4, I'm going to show you how to go out there and find your dream customers, okay? YouTube's a big place. 1.8 million people on the platform. Guess what? I know, and I have processes and I have roadmaps to show you how to go in there and find the perfect customers for your business. You're going to be blown away. They're on there, and I'm going to show you how to find them. Module 5 is then the big day, okay? Big day is when I'm actually going to launch your ad. I'm excited for you already, knowing that some of you are going to join this program and some of you are going to get to Module 5 and launch your ads. I'm going to be right there with you to virtually high-five you because you will have taken a bigger step than most people in this entire industry. You will have a YouTube ad live on the platform, churning out these views and these clicks and these visitors for your business and growing it on your behalf. Module 5 is a big, big day and it's a big, big deal. But then what happens after that? Well, that's module 6, evaluate and elevate, okay? Once you start running traffic and you're starting to get some clicks and some leads and some customers, well, we need to go ahead and evaluate the data and look at which ads are working and which ones aren't, and then elevate the ones that are working well. This is where we go in there and go, hey, that video ad to that audience, that's been profitable. That we've made $50 back from our $10 spent. Great, now we're gonna elevate that campaign. And there's processes to how we scale and we up the budget. So I'm gonna show you that in module 6. So when you finish module 6, you're gonna be a master. You're literally going to be a YouTube advertising ninja. You're gonna know every corner of the platform and you're gonna know it like no one else. Module 7 is in the scaling secrets, okay? There are specific processes and methodology that goes into scaling your ad campaigns into the big numbers. So when I say big numbers, I'm talking about spending, 4 figures a day, okay? Sometimes even 5 figures in a single day. Like, that's not normal, okay? That's big companies are doing that. And we've been able to figure out how to do it and we've cracked the code, but there are different ways to do your ads. So if you're watching this and you're going, well, John, this sounds great, but I'm excited about the big numbers. I don't just want my first customer. I don't just want, a few leads here, there and everywhere. I want to come in and start dominating and taking over as quickly as I can. We show you in module 7. We literally show you how probably in a period of maybe even just a few weeks, you could be spending thousands and thousands every single day if that's what you want. So we've got you covered from A to Z, complete newbie, all the way up to the most advanced marketer. So by the time you're done, you will know exactly how to run effective YouTube ads A to Z. You will know the process for making sure your ads are profitable. You'll be able to duplicate this for any product in any industry. You'll never, ever run out of new customers now. You'll have the ability to scale into profitably spending thousands of dollars a day, and you'll have your competition begging you to teach them, which is actually what's been happening to me now. I get messages every day from my competitors wanting to learn what we're doing. So I'm also going to throw this in. I'm going to give you access to an online training vault that I've prepared for you as well, exclusively for Tube Ads Academy members. It's password protected, no one else can get in here, and we're going to house all that training, but we've also got a bunch of other stuff that I've thrown in there. We've got execution plans, we've got other trainings in there, things that are going to help you further get results with YouTube. And this is stuff that's not available anywhere else. It's password protected, and you're going to get access to that as well. And I'm also going to throw in a private student-only mastermind Facebook group. Okay, this is part of the coaching, the accountability part. Okay, there's nothing worse, I feel, than purchasing a program, and I've been here before. You purchase a program, you got your fingers crossed, you're going, this sounds amazing, if only this will do what it says it will do. And you go through the training, and guess what? You have a couple questions. And the person who created the product is nowhere to be seen. Okay, you're not going to find that here with me and my team. We're right here behind you. This is inside this Facebook group. You'll not only have direct access to me, but I will respond to you personally. My team will be in there, and we've got the rest of the community that are on the same journey and in the same boat as you. So you will not feel alone, but furthermore, you'll be able to actually get a hold of me personally and get answers to your questions, okay? And we actually encourage you to do that in the training. If there's anything you're stumbling on, we say, look, come and chat to us in the group. We're here for you, okay? Nowhere else have I seen this done. So this is what you need if you feel a little bit like this guy right here. You're kind of like, oh, this sounds so good, but I don't want to leave this web class and don't want to figure it out myself. I need the help. This is it. Tube Ads Academy is the solution to pretty much all of your business problems. okay? And we're going to show you exactly how to do all of that stuff. So this is for you, right? Quick recap, total value of $4,994. You're getting full access to the Two Bads Academy program. You're getting the online training vault and the bonus resources that are within that, the private student-only Facebook group. So what is all this worth to you? Well, I'm not going to charge you the $4,994. You probably could have guessed that already, but I am going to do something very special for you that I think will be interesting. But I want you to understand something first. At that price point of, let's say we round it up to 5,000, what is all this actually worth to you? Like, seriously think this through. Would it be worth to you, the 5,000 to skip the 18-month learning curve and jump straight into profitable ads without the headache? If you could literally go through the training tomorrow and jump straight on the YouTube platform and be profitable and generating customers, would it be worth the 5,000 investment? Think about how much you pay to go to university or to college to leave with a piece of paper that's hopefully going to get you a job. Right? What if 5,000 would guarantee the chance to be able to go out there and get customers effectively, right? You know, if you could learn from all the mistakes that I've made after spending almost 300,000 on the platform, would it be worth the 5,000? What if you could create just one YouTube ad campaign that spits you back out $3 for every $1 you spend like clockwork? Would it be worth that price point, okay? Well, look, I'm not going to charge you the $4,994, but I have decided to do something quite crazy. Check this out. I think you'll like this. I will significantly slash the price today on one condition, okay? And that condition is this, and this gets me excited. After we conclude the coaching and the training, and once you have a profitable YouTube ad campaign running, you promise to send me either a written or video testimonial. Okay, that's the deal. I slash the price, but in return, I get your success story to help me market this program further when I do decide to put the price up back to the $4,994. Does that make sense? And is that fair? Give me a deal in the chat box if that sounds fair to you. Awesome. Okay, there's people saying deal already before I even asked you to say it. Utah, Jordan, Ben, Marisol, Scott, Patricia, Adam, Joe, Brian, Steve, Dow, Chris, Robert, Barbara, Dan. It's like a poem. Dan, D, Graham, Ross, Simon, Trisha, David, friend. Awesome, you're my friend. Okay, Desiree, Mark. Okay, a bunch of deals coming in. Very, very cool. So check this out. Here's what we're doing. Well, firstly, actually, here are some of the testimonials that I've received from other trainings when I've done this. Just so you understand that, one, I will be chasing you for that testimonial. And two, when I make a deal like this, and I have done in the past, people get results, okay? Matt Clayton sent me back this testimonial and said that he's gone through the training and he's made £3,186 in a single day. In a day! Okay, absolutely crazy. Frank Dunblunken went through our training and he sent me back a screenshot. You probably can't see it, so I enlarged it over here. 20,000 euros in a month, going through one of our trainings and sending us in a testimonial. Okay, then he sent me another message later saying he's now at 31,000 euros per month. Cat Walters went from $0 to $40,000 a month with no prior experience, just going through one of my trainings. Joshua hit us up on Facebook too, 50K in the bank for another happy client. Ryan Dossey spent $400 in ads and snagged a $2,000 sale, $700 in ads and closed an $8,000 sale in one of our other programs as well. And the list just goes on and on and on. Nigel, you're getting leads, look for 89 pence. Like, bottom line, if you follow my trainings, it's very hard to not get results. If I decide to teach something new and you decide to give it everything you've got and follow that training, it's very hard to not get results. In fact, we took on some beta testers for this program right now, Two Bads Academy. And here's what some of them had to say. Here's Vincent Fraser. Since going through the training with John and Aaron, we're already seeing amazing results. We've started to generate leads, generate sales, and become profitable in just a few weeks. How would it feel to go through this training and from today's date, in just a few weeks, be profitable and growing your business, and suddenly, after years of frustration, going in a completely different direction, in a positive direction? How would that feel? Linda said, I found John's YouTube ads course to be just fantastic. John's style of teaching is thorough, it's fun and easy and very, very detailed. I would 100% recommend this course, and John, you'll be sure to see me inside your future courses. Dan Ryder was posting in that private Facebook group that I told you about. He's posted a number of times. I've decided to grab just some of those screenshots. He's posted in here, still testing this week, but it stays consistent. I can't wait to scale this. Got 48 conversions, which again, is a conversion is either a targeted lead or a sale. 48 conversions for $13, okay? Then the next screenshot is 206 conversions at $12.57. Total spend. He spent 13 bucks. He just got out a 10 and a few coins and he got 200 potential customers. okay? And then his final one said, I think I'm addicted to YouTube ads. He got 333 customers at $1 each. I mean, just stupid numbers. And this is what's possible for you. This was just when we were testing this course with some beta testers, okay? So if you want to be the next success story for me, if you want to jump on this opportunity to get a discount, here's what we're doing. If you agree to send me that written or video testimonial, I am going to give you access for this program for one payment of $995, okay? One payment, never billed again. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to quickly come over to this screen and I'm going to just make a button pop up for you. It should be popping up right about, where do I click? There. Okay, cool. So hopefully, in fact, let me know real quick. Is there a button that's popped up somewhere here on the screen? You should see a button pop up that you can click on. Let me know. All right, cool. See a bunch of yeses coming in. Okay, awesome. So click that button that's just popped up for you right now. That will take you to my safe and secure online order form, and you can get signed up and you can be one of these students that's going to be going through this journey with me personally, and we're going to get some amazing results, okay? But I'm not done there. You already know that I've got some bonuses, right? I always got bonuses, and I have 4 special bonuses for those of you who decide to jump in today on this webinar right now. I want to make something very clear. You will not find these bonuses outside this web class. This is available for you right now. If you miss this opportunity and you miss the boat, you will forever look back and go, oh, flipping heck, I thought he was joking. I thought I could come back and get it later. No, you need to act today on this web class right now. And if you do, you're going to get these 4 bonuses, okay? Check this out. Bonus number 1 is creating your money machine. So this is for those of you that feel in a position where it's like, okay, this sounds great. I'm excited. I want to get results with this, but I don't even know what I would promote yet. I don't have a business. I don't have a website. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to show you a proven system to create what I call the money machine, which is where you can go out there and use simple methods like affiliate marketing and other things like that to basically get set up in one day. Like have the ability to go from 0 results and nothing to show for it to within one day get set up with something to sell, something profitable, and you can start running your ads, okay? Bonus number 2 is 8 live coaching calls with myself and my main man, Aaron. Aaron helps me in this training. He is my little secret that no one knows about. He's just here in my office. He's next door right now cranking out some more ads, right? He's my guy doing this behind the scenes. And we're going to jump out on 8 live coaching calls to support you through this process, okay? So if you want me and Aaron to look at your ads, if you want us to help craft your message, if you want us to look over your campaigns, critique your ads, give you feedback on anything, this is a time every single week for the next 8 weeks that we're going to make ourselves, available to you live and coach you. Okay, this is the piece that's missing from so many other training programs, right? You've got to be able to get coaching from the person you've got the training from, okay? And we're going to do that for you. This is something that this will be one of the best investments you've ever made for your business, and you'll see that once you're on the other side of this page, okay? And bonus number 3 is retargeting magic, right? There is something beautiful about following up with people who have interacted with one of your YouTube ads already, and you follow up with them again with something else, or reminding them of who you are and your brand, and that you want them to take action. So imagine if you could effectively follow up with your customers, target leads for literally pennies, get leads for 15 pence each, get a 5 to 10x ROI on your ad spend, be everywhere. I'm gonna show you that in this bonus training called Retargeting Magic. If you wanna learn how me and Aaron and my team are able to spend $20 and make a $1,000 sale. If you want to learn the process behind how you do that, how do you spend 20 bucks and make 1,000, okay? It's possible with retargeting with the processes that we have in place, and I'm going to break it all down for you. Bonus 4 is a private training that I've done with Tom Breeze. How exciting is it in those moments where you think, that person looks like he really knows his stuff. I wonder who he learned from, right? Well, like I shared with you, Tom was one of those people that really gave me the kick up the butt to do this stuff. And I'm going to give you access to that presentation that he delivered on my stage that is not available anywhere else. And furthermore, I went down to his office and we shot a private bonus training for about 2 hours where he showed you step by step how to set up an ad in the way that he does it, and it gets phenomenal results. You're going to get access to that. You're going to get to see behind the scenes. Who did John learn from? What was the presentation that got John in the game, okay? So here's everything that's included. You're going to get full access to the 2Bads Academy program, the online training vault and the bonuses, the private student-only Facebook group, creating your money machine, the 8 live coaching calls, remarketing magic, and the Tom Breeze private masterclass. Total value of $9,482. And if you take action right now, before you leave this web class, and I'm serious about this, If you leave this web class, I will not guarantee that you'll get these bonuses. This is for you if you take action right now before we close this thing down. I've got 3 more that I'll throw in, and this is just ludicrous. Check this out. I was thinking before this, what else do you need to be successful? Like, how could I save you more time or speed up your results? And I thought of a few things. The first is done for you video ad scripts. I've got 4 of them. I've got one called The Journey, the GTI Formula, the Fish Hook, and the 60-second sniper. Guess what? I've got to the point now, I know the YouTube game so well, I know YouTube advertising so well, and I know I can teach anyone how to do it. But what if I could just say to you, here's literally step by step what you need to say in the video. No more guesswork, no more turning on the camera and going, oh, what do I say? I'm literally going to give you a script and you just follow it and read my script. I have tested hundreds of different videos, tons of different video lengths, different things to say, this, that, and the other on the phone, selfie videos, and I'm just going to tell you exactly what to say and when. No more guesswork, no more freaking out in front of the camera. Just read my script, practice it, and say it to the camera. Okay? Fast action bonus number 2. This is incredible. These are our expert execution plans. I've not seen this being done anywhere else, and it's going to change the game, right? For most of you, you've gone through a training in the past, and you've gone, right, this is great, I'm ready to implement. Now, what do I need to do? What's the first step? Like, I've just had loads of training and I feel a bit overwhelmed. Well, what if we just gave you an execution plan? I told you what to do. Well, I've got one. It's called the Bulletproof Launch. If you're brand spanking new and you're trying to launch your first ever YouTube ad, you just go through the Bulletproof Launch execution plan. I say, do this, then do this, then do this, then do this. Congratulations, you have a successful, profitable YouTube ad. You just follow the steps. Got another one called Making Moves. This is for those of you that feel a little bit more advanced. Maybe you've played around with YouTube in the past, or maybe you've come from Facebook and you already understand the game a little bit, so you can move forward a bit faster. Well, guess what? We've got an execution plan for you. We've got another one called Massive Momentum. This is for you if you are already crushing it on other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and you just want to transition all that traffic onto YouTube. We can show you how to get on the YouTube platform very quickly and start getting some momentum very, very fast, okay? We've got some more execution plans based on your budget. How cool is this? So if you've got a budget of somewhere between $100 and $500, if that's all that you can spare, we've got an execution plan called Get the Party Started. We're going to show you how you can most effectively spend your budget and get the maximum bang for your buck on YouTube. We've got another execution plan called In It to Win It, which is if you've got a budget over $1,000. The structures, the strategies, and the methodology is different if you're willing to spend a bit more. We've got an execution plan for that. And finally, we've got one called Big Bucks. And this is for you if you've got a budget of over $5,000. You're just watching this now going, John, I've got tons of money behind me. I've got a product that I know is going to change the lives of people that it gets in the hands of. Just tell me how to spend money very quickly on YouTube. Guess what? We can show you how to start spending $5,000 per day in the space of a week. We can show you that because we've got a roadmap. And now we've got an execution plan. Okay? Fast action bonus 3 is our affiliate program. Okay, this is incredible because we're going to give you access to promote our Tube Ads Academy program and get a 50% commission on everyone who purchases. So if it remains at this price on this webinar, then you're going to get a $500 payout every time you refer someone to us. Guess what? When we close this training down that you're on right now, we will be closing Tube Ads Academy until we decide to reopen it at another time. Okay, might be more expensive, might not, but guess what? For you as an affiliate, you're going to have the ability to ongoingly promote this program, whether we are publicly open or not. And you're going to get to give people a special link that gives them a backdoor access. And not just that, but you're going to get paid for doing so. We've had affiliates that have made up to $74,000 in a little side income just by going, yeah, that program was really cool. I really liked that training from John. I'll recommend it. 74 grand in the bank. Okay, so you've got the ability to make as much money as you want promoting this course. It's high converting, it's high value, and you can just tell people about it. Okay, so anyway, we're going to get some Q&A in just a minute. I see some questions coming in already. So finally, here's what's included with this. Full access to Tube Ads Academy. You're getting the online training vault and the bonuses, private student-only Facebook group, the Creating Your Money Machine bonus, the 8 live coaching calls, myself and Aaron, Remarketing Magic, Tom Breeze private masterclass, the done-for-you video ad templates and scripts, the execution plans, and the affiliate program. Listen, guys, there is literally nothing else you need. I don't know what else I can do to help you be successful. All right, if you've seen this presentation, and firstly, I hope you've got value from it. And if the second thing is, I need to implement this, like I've got to be on YouTube, I see the power in it, you don't need to go anywhere else. I truly believe this, and maybe I'm biased, my team might agree with me because they're biased too. We have the best training. We have the best resources and everything that you need to see results with this. So this is for you if you've had enough of wasting money and not seeing any results, if you're fed up with not getting any reward for your efforts, if you want a reliable revenue stream every month for your business, if you want to cut through the crap, to just be bold and get to the gold, if you're tired of seeing everyone else around you winning and you just know it's your time, damn it, like you've struggled for the longest time, it's your time to get results. And if you're committed to sticking with me for the next 7 weeks and the next 7 modules to making this work, this is going to be the transformational moment for you, okay? So here's everything on the screen that you can see there. It's $995 one time plus VAT if you're in a European country, and you can click the link that's here on this webinar platform somewhere. My fancy pants system has popped it up, and you can go ahead and join. And if you want those bonuses, you've got to join before we close this thing down, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to some Q&A and I'll answer as many questions as I can. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna come over to the questions box and see what we've got going on here. Oh, in fact, actually, I forgot one more thing. So when you do click that button, that's going to take you to a page that you're going to also see that we have a 30-day guarantee on, right? You'll see that there on the page. So you have a full 30 days to try me out, right? If you don't like it for any reason, I'll happily return your money. You need to understand something. I'm 100% committed to your success, and I'll do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to get your results. So if you come in, try this training out for 30 days. If you don't like it, just contact my team at our support address, support@legithelpdesk.com, and we'll happily process that for you, okay? So I don't feel like it's a confirmed sale unless you absolutely love it and dig it. Does that sound fair? So it's like literally for you to make the decision to join right now on this training to get all those bonuses, the risk isn't even on you. We'll make sure that you absolutely love it, okay? So when you click on that link, you go to a page that looks something like this. You'll be able to fill out your information, and that'll take you through our payment system, and you'll get immediate access to a page that looks something like this, welcoming you to the family, welcoming you to the program, and all that good stuff. Okay. So again, there's the full recap. So let's go to the Q&A. If you have any questions for me, let me know. In fact, let's start it with this. If you've made a decision to join right now on this web class, let me know in the chat box. Just say me. Because what we're doing is I've got Lana over here on my team. She sat there. So if you could make a note of everyone who's saying me, Lana, in the chat box, then what we'll do is make sure that we obviously add the bonuses to those accounts. So awesome. I see you guys. Some of you not saying me, but I still love it because you're just telling me. So I see Steve says, just bought the product. Okay, awesome. I'm in, says Jan. And then a bunch of me. So Jason says me, Derek says me, Dan says me, David says me, Scott, Steve, Zoe, Les, Stuart, Brian, another Dan, Deborah, Charmaine, Chase, Linda, Mohammed, Manon, Tom, Utah, Anne, Ben, Christina. Okay, awesome. Tons of you. Very cool. All right. We'll make sure that we get those bonuses to all of you guys. That's really, really cool. Kem as well. I see you. And I can't pronounce your name. Shaula, but I see you, all right? We'll get that down and we'll get you those bonuses. Awesome. All right, any questions, let me know. I'm just gonna hang out here now. I'm gonna move this over slightly because I'll just stay on the chat box here and answer any questions you've got. So let me have a look here. Linda says, just signing up now. Very cool. Deborah says, thanks, John. Paid and in, great price, very generous. You're very awesome. You're very welcome. Good to have you in. What else we got here? Diane says, if we pay in Canadian dollars, will it be converted to US dollars? Yeah, so when you go to that page, when you go over here, it'll select your country, right? And it should then populate. And you can even change the up here at the very top corner, you can actually change I'll show it here on the screen, you can actually change the currency there. So you can do that for your own currency there. Good question. So Mohammed says, how many hours per week shall I work on this? Really, look, it's up to you. How quickly do you want to go through this and start getting results? Like, it really is as simple as that. Like, if you want to go through this training and do it all in a week and start implementing, you can do that. And you could probably do that with maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of training a day. So if you just decide for the next week, every evening, I'm just going to commit to going through a couple of hours of this training. By the end of the week, you will be well and truly on your way to probably already having ads live and on the platform and producing you customers and already starting to optimize those and starting to really get some sensational results. So really, it's up to you, okay? Scott says, are we able to target a particular geographic area with this system? 100%. You know, I wonder if you joined a little bit late, Scott, but I mentioned it earlier on in this presentation. You know, if you have a local business and you only want to show your ad on YouTube to people who are in a certain area, you can do that. It's very, very simple. You do all your targeting. Anyone who searches for this keyword or is watching this video or this, that, and the other, show my ad, but only those people who are in a certain radius of my business or whatever else. So yes, you can absolutely do that. And it's actually really powerful. It's one of the most profitable types of ads you can do on YouTube. David says, I have a budget, but I don't have a product or service yet. Can you help me? The answer is absolutely. I've got that bonus in here called Creating Your Money Machine. And I'll show you exactly how to get set up there. So if you don't have a product yet, you don't have a service, the best place to start, and I want everyone else to hear this, the best place to start is with affiliate marketing, right? Affiliate marketing is where you go and find a product that someone else has done all the legwork. They've built the product. They've got the customer support. They've got the infrastructure. They've got the websites and the funnels and the sales material, and you just promote them. That's actually the best way to do it. You run a YouTube ad and you direct all that traffic to an affiliate product and you get paid a commission, and you'll get paid more in commissions than you'll spend on YouTube. Therefore, you'll have a profitable business using affiliate marketing. That's the best place to get set up. That's how I started my business, dang it. That was like literally how I got started. I made my first million online, and I never had my own products. I was promoting other people's stuff, okay? And I show you how to do that in Creating Your Money Machine. It's a really cool bonus. Like, I want you guys to understand something. Sometimes there's this misconception that, you know, when someone puts a bonus together in a program like this, that they've just slapped something together. You need to understand, every bonus that I've offered you here, I could and have already like talked to my team and said, guys, I kind of want to sell this by itself. Like, we could sell that for $500. We could sell that for $600. And they were the ones that convinced me, John, just put it all in the one package. Just give everything to everyone in one hit. And so I've done that, but I still feel very precious over it. And I kind of want everyone to understand, look, I've put a lot of time into this stuff, and they're really, really good bonuses and really good products. So that Creating Your Money Machine is sensational, and you'll absolutely love it. So have a look here. Cool. Anne says, I can't join the program right now. Can I join next month? Anne, I'm going to be totally honest with you, and I'm actually going to say no. And I'm really sorry to say that, because I want to have you in and I want to be able to help you. But I don't think we'll have this open next month. In fact, I'm literally not even sure whether that payment link will work tomorrow. Okay, because this is a web class that we're doing right now that you've managed to get access to. We've got these bonuses that we're giving you access to right now in this training. But we're probably going to pull the page down by tomorrow, okay? So my team are in control of that, and it's all going to come down. So the answer is going to be no, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm not trying to guilt trip you into joining now, because it's kind of up to you. If you can't join, I hope you got some value from this. Along the same lines, I see Steve has said, I just need to talk to my partner. Can I join tomorrow? And again, just to be fair to everyone, Steve, I'll say the same thing, you know, like if you come back tomorrow, I understand that some people need a bit of time to talk to a partner, talk to, a spouse and, you know, do budgeting and whatever else. But really it's up to you. Come back tomorrow and check that payment link. And if the payment link is working, then great, you can still get a spot. But if you come back to the link tomorrow and it says, sorry, we're sold out, then unfortunately there's nothing I can do, and no amount of emails to my team asking them to change their mind will be able to convince them otherwise, all right? So just come back to the link whenever you're ready, and you'll be able to sign up if it's still open. And if you feel like there's something happening in error, or if you want to secure a spot now, then maybe you could email my team, support@legithelpdesk.com. And my team will be able to, sort something out for you. But also, by the way, if the link is not working on the webinar platform, I see one person saying the link isn't working for me. I've also had my team, Lana, if you could just make sure that message goes in a sticky comment. So we'll have in the chat roll, should be any magical moment now, as wonderful Lana, who you don't even know who I'm referencing, she's slightly off screen. She's going to pop up a little sticky comment that will have the link up there as well. So that'll be good. All right, what else have we got here? Tom says, how about local businesses like car dealers? Dude, absolutely. Like, think about the example I just gave you about the Range Rovers, right? How many videos on YouTube are there about cars, right? So do you think it would be a hot customer to show your advertisement about your local dealership and the deals that you've currently got on and this, that, and the other, if you're showing it to people who are currently watching videos about cars in your local area. I don't know how much more targeted you can get with the traffic. You see what I'm saying? So absolutely is the answer to that. Sorry, I just get passionate about this, all right? Right, what else we got here? Mohammed says, will it work for doctors? Yes, absolutely. If there are people on YouTube that, I mean, think about this, dude. People are going to YouTube and they're looking for, you know, what's this lump on my arm? Can someone explain this? My shoulder's hurting. You know, like, there's so many videos about that, like self-diagnosis and all this kind of stuff. And so imagine if you popped up and you're advertising your surgery, you know, or your services. Of course. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Haristina says, my boss is watching your videos and I need these fast action bonuses. I need a few minutes and have the order form open. Is that okay? Yes, a few minutes is fine because I'm probably going to hang out here for another 20 minutes or so and answer Q&A and whatnot. So we're still going to be going for the next 20 minutes or so. So absolutely. Okay, cool. Lean says, I don't have any spending capacity right now. Then, you know, then no trouble, you know. If it's going to put you in financial strain to join the program, then please don't, you know. Yeah, put that time, that money into feeding your family and keeping yourselves, you know, afloat. Okay. Okay, I see a few people asking the same question. I've kind of ignored it for the first couple of times, but I've seen someone else ask it. Another Anne Craze, you said, do you offer a payment plan? I do have a slide for this. I wasn't sure if I was going to use it. I think I will. And it's this right here. In fact, Lana, if you could just prepare that button to go up for the payment plan too. I know for some of you, there is, you know, look, putting up $1,000 up front, you know, can be difficult. I know for some of you, we need to be at a budget and that kind of stuff. So we did prepare this slide and we did prepare another link and we're going to offer you 3 payments of $395, okay, plus VAT again if you're in a European country. This is US dollars, by the way. So what that means is you'll pay 1 payment today of $395. That's all that you will pay today. 1 single payment of $395 US dollars. And then 30 days time, we'll bill you again for $395. And then a further 30 days, we will bill you a final $395, okay? So 3 payments of $395. You'll save something like almost close to $200. My math is not working right now, but something like $200 if you pay up front, okay? So for those of you that have already joined, and you've joined paying the $995, you've actually saved about $200. But for some of you, you know, I know that you're sat here and you're going, oh, this sounds so good. And people like Anne, and I've seen others of you asking, yes, we can do that for you. And in answer to another question is, look, you'll still get all the bonuses, okay? All the bonuses, the fast action bonuses, everything. You'll pay $395 today and I'll give you access to everything. You can go through it all, have it all, and I hope you just use it, right? And consume it. So that payment plan is there for you as well. That payment button should be up for you. I think it's popped up on the screen. Hopefully, yeah, it's here somewhere for you. It may have switched out. So the full pay link may now be the part pay link, okay? So, cool. All right. So, let's have a look here. Just put it together for Dave says, how do we make the videos? Okay, well, let's start here. The easiest way, Dave, to make the videos is with this little thing here, right? We've all got, you know, a mobile phone. And so the easiest way is actually just to do a selfie video like this. And funny enough, it really works. I gave examples earlier on in this presentation of people like Tai Lopez and myself. We're just using selfie videos and they work really well. And I'm doing more and more of those because they're really, really fun. You know, other than that, you can maybe get a tripod. You know, pop it up on a tripod and maybe get like an extra $50 audio piece to help the audio be a bit better. But actually the videos, once you've got my scripts, which I'm giving you, you just read my script and follow along and just read it off to your camera and you should be able to make that work, okay? All right. David says, is there a minimum budget to complete the course? So I'm assuming you mean your ad budget. No, there isn't a minimum budget. So really, I mean, what I say in the program, what I say in the course is, look, spend at your capacity. You know, everything's relative, right? So if you've got $50 that you can budget for your ads, then great, start with $50. If you go up to if you've got thousands and thousands of disposable income, then great, you can start testing a bit faster. If I had to kind of squeeze you for a minimum, it would probably be that $50. Like if you spend anything less than $50, you probably haven't got enough to effectively, kind of do some fair tests. So probably about $50 will be the kind of minimum that I would say. Trisha says, is the price in US dollars? Yes, it is. Gina says, we've joined and we will be a great testimonial. That's awesome, Gina. I love it. I love your enthusiasm and I'm excited to have you in the program. Deborah says, what is VAT? VAT is value added tax. If you don't know what it is, then you probably don't have to worry about it because it's only in countries that are subject to VAT. Okay. Cool. Susan says, how are we going to be able to sell the program as an affiliate if you're not doing these bonuses again? Whereas like I stated, right, if we close this down tomorrow for the public, there will be no public access to this web class, to these videos, all this stuff, but you as an affiliate will have a secret backdoor link that you can promote to people and have all the bonuses and everything because you have a secret link. But you'd only have access to that if you join today to get that secret backdoor link, okay? All right, nice. Let's have a look here. Heather says, will there be experts or only students in the private Facebook group? You're going to be amazed when you see this group, okay? Firstly, let's start with this. I'm in there every day, okay? I might not get to your message every day. I'm going to do the very best I can, but I'm in there every day. Aaron, who's my guy, who spends hundreds of thousands of dollars of my money, he's sat next door, probably in the Facebook group, replying to a question as we speak right now. We've got some of the biggest names in the marketing space in that group. People that are doing, $200,000 on a webinar, on a single webinar, they're in that group. Okay, we've literally got people from all different industries, all walks of life, getting sensational results, and they're in that group too. So you're going to be amongst good company in that private Facebook group. Okay. All right. Silas says, could you send the link please again? It should be up here on the webinar platform here. You should see a button. If not, you'll see it in the sticky comment. And I know that my team, who are just off to the side here, have also been putting it in the chat box sporadically too. So you should be able to see the link in the chat box as you look down there as well. Okay, so the link should be easy to find. And even if you go to the payment plan link, you should also be able to toggle back to the full pay. So as you go down, as you land on this page, as you scroll down, there'll be an option to switch it back to full pay if you would like to save that $200. Okay, so all right. Simon says, okay, I'm in. Awesome, very cool. Joseph says, just joined. Awesome, good to have you in, Joseph. Davis says, thanks so much for this, John. Just out of fun, are you actually going to chase me down if I don't give you a testimonial? Haha. Well, yes. All joking aside, yes, I am. Like you're gonna see me chasing and chasing. I'm going to ask you for an update. I'm going to ask you how your ads are going, and it's going to go one of two ways. You're going to say, I'm still struggling. Then I'm going to say, how can I help? And if you say yes, they're going really well, I'm going to say, shoot me that damn testimonial. That's literally the one of two ways this is going to go. Okay. Cool. What else we got here? Just trying to make sure I get to as many questions as I can. Listen, let me just preface something. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of comments right now. I'm kind of struggling to get through them all. So I'm going to do my very best to get to as many as I can. But I can just see from the volume of questions here, I'm not going to be able to get to them all. So if you've asked a question and I don't get to it, I still appreciate you. I thank you for participating, but I just haven't been able to get to it. I really am sorry. Cool. Someone says, will there be a recording so I can look back on this later? Maybe we will send out a recording, okay? Sometimes tech fails us. Maybe this whole thing has not been recorded and not worked, okay? Sometimes that happens. We will do our very best to send this out, and I will probably send this to people who attended. So you'll get a chance to watch this again. That doesn't mean that the program and the bonuses will still be there and available, but the web class will try and send this out to you so you can go back over it again, okay? If you email my team, we should be able to get that for you. Okay. So have a look here. What have we got? Okay, so same question again about being a doctor. Look, it'll work fantastic for you. Someone, Librada, has said, can you give me the name of the Facebook group, please? Absolutely not. No, you'll get the name of the Facebook group when you're in the program and you can come and join. Okay. All right, cool. What else we got here? All right. And hey guys, do me a favor. If you have appreciated the training part of this web class and you'd like to show your appreciation, a few things that I'd love is, listen, go to our social media outlets. Go and find me on YouTube. We've just started building, a YouTube channel there. It's called Legit Online Marketing. So go over there and subscribe to that channel if you want more training from us, and leave us a comment and a like and all that good stuff. Do the same on Facebook if you're in one of our Facebook groups, or if you can tag us in something. Just let us know. Just leave a little post and say how much you enjoyed this training. I'd really appreciate that. Steve asked a good question. When do the 8 live coaching calls begin? They're actually going to begin literally next week. Okay, so we're going to do 8. Now, here's the cool thing about this, right? I've said 8 just so that we have a number, because obviously we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. So we've put 8 just as just a number, but we're probably just going to keep doing them, right? Me and Aaron, we really enjoy them. We find them really fun. So we're probably just going to keep doing them forever and ever. Okay, so yeah, so it's probably going to be more than 8 calls. I just saw a really funny comment and I've missed it now. Let me have a look here. Yov says I'm in. Where was that comment I just saw that I thought was hilarious? I can't find it anyway. And also, if you have, since I last asked, if you have just joined or you're currently on the checkout page right now in the process of joining, come back and just say me or say I'm in. Again, because my team are off to the side, they're manning the chat box too, and we're just going to make note of all the names that have said they're in so we can give you the bonuses. So Ulf, obviously, I've seen you saying that you're in. What else we got here? Robert says, holy cow, I'm in, let the games begin. Very cool. I'm in capital letters, says Daryl. Kiss says thanks. Paul says I'm in. Okay, very cool. Yes, I'm in. Don says, I was late. Will there be a recording? Yes, we'll try and send out a recording for you. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, I think I've answered all the main questions. I'm trying to get as many. Okay, John says I'm in. Marcus says I'm in. Liam says I'm in. John says, are you a real person? You tell me. I think so. All right. Cool. Christopher says, great. Thanks. Looking forward to the coaching. I'm off now. See you in the course, says David. All right. Okay, cool. All right, listen, I'll tell you what I'm going to do at this point is we're going to begin to bring this to a close. I'm just seeing loads of comments, people saying that they're in at this point. Christina's in, all that good stuff. Simon says, hi, John, I'm in. All right, very cool. So what I'm going to do is, listen, I'm going to close this down. I want to be respectful of your time. We've been going for, gosh, almost 2 hours now. Really appreciate you coming on. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to have my team right now, if you wouldn't mind, Lon, if you just switch out the sticky comment to put our support address so they can contact us if they need it. So in the chat box, there'll be a sticky comment now with our support address. So if you have any questions, if your question did not get answered, and firstly, I'm very, very sorry. Like if you could see my screen right now, it's just going nuts, okay? So if your question didn't get answered, or you have a question that you haven't answered, but you think, I kind of want to know the answer to that question before I jump on something like this, then please send an email to my team. Right, they will get in touch with you. They will be happy to help. If there's something that they can't answer, then I will do my best to jump on that and answer it for you as well. So we don't want to leave your questions unanswered, okay? We don't want you to just jump on here and feel like you've been neglected. So please send an email to us and get in touch. We can't wait to hear from you. I do want to say thank you so much for jumping out here on this training. I really hope that the training was helpful for you. And regardless of whether you've joined Two Bads Academy or not, I hope it was helpful, and I hope you flip and implement it, right? If you don't jump, like we literally, you need to understand this, we have a little golden period right now where YouTube is wide open. It is cheap. There is hardly any competition. It is actually easier to run ads on this platform than anything else. It is very difficult to not be profitable. You would have to be doing stuff very, very wrong to not be profitable on the YouTube platform. And if you have my help, my coaching, you'll have everything that you need, but my templates and all that good stuff. So there's nothing else you need than what you've got right here. So for the price of, it could just be $395 today, or $995. Compare this to learning something in uni or college. It's ludicrous. For $1,000, you're going to learn a skill set right now that could carry your business into 6 and 7 figures and carry the success of your business over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Okay? You've got to ask yourself what's worth it. Going back to what you're already doing, where you're not seeing results, you're stressed out of your mind because your business isn't working, you're not seeing the success that you know you deserve and desire, and you're not impacting the customers that you know you can help because you can't find them. So if you leave this web class and you go back to doing whatever you were doing before, guess what? Nothing's going to change. If you want to have a change in your actions and the things that you're doing, you've got to make a change. And this could be that thing for you. And I genuinely believe this. This is that miracle cure. Like, I just know it. I know that every customer that you could possibly want, they're on YouTube. I can show you how to go find them, and I can show you how to do it profitably. The only thing that is missing here is you taking that step to jump in with me and taking a stab at this, right? And what's even cooler is I'm giving you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you literally have to ask yourself before you go to sleep tonight, what have I got to lose? What you've got to lose is probably just a couple of hours of your time to start going through the training and see if I live up to what I've said I can live up to. If I don't, no trouble. Ask for a refund in the morning and we'll part friends and have a digital handshake, okay? But you may just find on the other side of this training is the exact process that you need to go out there and crush your business and have things never be the same again. So the choice is yours, but I hope you've enjoyed the training. And for those of you that have joined Two Bads Academy already, I'm excited that you're in. I'm excited to show you how to explode your business with YouTube. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's going to see the last few questions here. I can see a ton of you saying, thank you. This is awesome. Thanks so much for your time, says Desiree. I've loved it. Wow, what a great training. Ross says, one of the best web classes I've ever been on. Awesome, Ross. I really appreciate it. So listen, appreciate you all very much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to click the link and have the payment link open in your browser right now. This link you're seeing on the screen, that checkout page, have that open right now. It might look slightly different for you, okay? My team are constantly changing things, and so I've put this in my slides, and it may look slightly different. So if it does, blame them, not me. But open up the checkout page, have that ready, because I'm literally about to close this thing down, and you won't have access to the link. So open it up, keep it open in your browser, make a decision, and I hope to see you inside of the Two Bads Academy, and I can't wait to help you, train you, support you, and coach you. All right, so with that, appreciate you all very much. I wish you all the success in the world. I thank you for spending a couple of hours with me here, and hopefully I'll see you on the internetings at some other time. All right, take care, see you soon, bye-bye.